my god. Oh my god, he on X Games mode. Way back in the tender years of 2013 all the way up until 2017, Vine was the app that carried me through my high school career. Whether it be comedic relief from not getting playing time at all on my varsity basketball team, or failing that exam I studied all day night for. Vine creators like Jerry Perk Drink, King Batch, and D Storm Power would literally excite me. I couldn't even go through a full class period without hitting the Vine and getting my phone taken at the same damn time. Something about those 7 seconds of pure comedy that I just couldn't get enough of. Whether it be watching one of their Vines or figure out a fit that I could put together with these J's that King Batch just whipped up on the app. In its final years of being active, TikTok slowly crept into that crevice of Vine and stayed there for 8 years now, I guess. In 2018, TikTok will become the most downloaded app on the App Store. But they did a little something different. Instead of 7 seconds of creator time, creator consumer time, they extended that 7 seconds to 15 seconds. And in the beginning, it was amazing. I mean, you could literally get 15 seconds of your favorite creator making you laugh for that 8 extra seconds. And to the average person in high school, college, bro, you need this app. You need that extra 8 seconds of laughter because who knows what you're going through on your outside world. We thought that this would be a remedy for success, but in reality, it kind of turned TikTok a little toxic.
4-year prison sentence for a member of the Kia Boys, stemming from his role in a documentary video about the group infamous for stealing cars.
Called the TikTok Kia Boys. Teens like these 4 stealing cars and using them to commit violent crimes.
You don't need a key, bro. It should override it, bro.
Damn. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I'm selling a Kia if anyone's interested. Toxicity is what I like to call it. What TikTok originated, and this is just from my memory, please don't grill me in the comment section. What I remember of TikTok was a dual format, usually a person to the left, maybe another person to the right, and then they in some way, shape, or form, they collabed in the video. That was the basis of TikTok from what I remember as a TikTok consumer. Something that was generally good. Like, I would allow my child to go on TikTok back in 2018 because I know that they won't be overly indulged in any sexual content or, you know, drug taking and scamming and all that other stuff. TikTok has low-key become an app that you would find on the dark web. You and your phone right now could type in how to do whippets on TikTok and you will get an answer to how to do that. Not only will you get an answer, you will more than likely get a creator code that will give you a discounted price to buying the whippets. As if these creators ain't already making enough money, now they want to make money off of the destruction of the kids. That shit crazy. Discount code is, no, I'm joking, I don't have one, bro. I can't blame TikTok completely for this major shift in content because as we know, the world around us is normalizing the more darker things that would at once not be displayed to the children. If we look at these reality shows, a lot of them have sexually oriented jokes or sexually oriented scenes in them that wouldn't necessarily be on TV from when I was growing up. I remember watching or getting at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. getting the girls going wild commercials, bro. If you're a 90s baby, let me know in the chat, bro. Don't make me seem like a weirdo. When children shouldn't really be awake at that time, and during that time period, their assumption was that only grown-ups would be up at this time because they knew of the content that would be on TV. So they tried to monitor it a little bit by putting it on late in the morning, early in the morning, late at night, etc. But TikTok is like firsthand. Whenever you can open your phone up and go to an app, and the first creator you see is a girl shaking her ass, what child is going to sit there and watch that shit? Like, what child do you know is going to scroll past that without even thinking about it? Most ironic thing about TikTok and how it has turned into this sexual, demonic type app, but also good for children type situation. There are literal OnlyFans models on here advertising their work. Advertising it. Whatever you want to deem as advertising that falls within the strict guidelines of TikTok, they're doing that. Whether it be the soft corn over here, soft corn over there, soft corn I feel like Oprah in this bitch. I don't know, man. Everyone's doing it. I will say this. TikTok is an app that I don't want to get banned, but I also feel like it should be restricted to a point, because if we're being honest, a lot of these YNs that's out here on the street were taken off the streets by the income that they were making from TikTok, whether it be 1,000 here, 2,000 there, maybe 500 here. That's something that that's money that they wouldn't have to account for in the streets. If you're not really from that background, you're not gonna understand what I'm saying here, but it's good to see children talking about it on an app as opposed to actually doing it. Do we still need some work? Do we still need to work on the younger crowd? Yes, but I would much rather someone on TikTok lying about sliding and making a funny ass dance move to it than someone rapping about it in the song from an actual experience. We gotta walk before we can run, y'all. We gotta walk before we can run. TikTok wouldn't be as toxic as it is today if there was some type of limit on maybe the amount of time that you can spend on the app, or just the overall content that it's posting. I guess I'm just saying, like, could you
add more things to the guidelines?
I feel like I'm a grandfather, but I don't have TikTok on my phone right now because I just think that scrolling that amount of time at that type of content, bad, is plaguing to the mind, bro. And don't get me wrong, Instagram does it, YouTube sometimes does it, but I feel like these two apps, they're more on top of what's going on the app. They're more involved with it. My time being on TikTok is just, there's no monitoring there. Shoot, my daggone nephew the other day talking about Christmas, the man asked for a ski mask. I'm like, bro, why you want a ski mask in black forces, dog? He like, I want to be a YN. What the hell is a YN? What the hell does YN mean? I know exactly what it means, but what are we doing here, bro? Back in my time, man, I was happy to get a Power Ranger and a ripstick for Christmas, dog. I'm talking about I'm outside doing backflips and my mom bought me a Razor scooter, the one that smack your damn ankles out whenever you fall off that motherfucker.
Yo, Jerry, come here!
I'm not gonna make it.
Bro, little kids nowadays, they don't want that. They want the things that they're seeing being portrayed on TikTok from older adults. So I think there should be like a TikTok kids or TikTok teens, and then you have the TikTok adult and the TikTok after hours type shit. I think there should be different tiers to TikTok, is all I'm saying. I don't want to wish on an app that has brought so many people success, so many people businesses, and just overall a better place in life due to an app. No, I don't think it should be like that. But at the same time, we gotta think about who and what we're putting this content out for. If I'm presenting my body on TikTok, which is an app that's millions and millions and billions of people are on, there should be more of a filtering situation that goes on, especially depending on the type of content that you're putting out there. If we're going to have our children watching this stuff, bro, at least have a filtering option. There might be one now, but it's not as strict as it should be, bro. Anybody can see this content at any time. I'm not making a rant about TikTok. I'm just speaking my mind, y'all. I will say this, though. If you're a music artist, if you're an R&B artist, if you're an entertainer, TikTok is like one of the top outlets as far as getting your name out there, getting some recognition, building a crowd before you even get into these bigger movies or maybe get your first music performance. DDG, for example, I know I use DDG a lot in my examples, but he's the literal definition of Mr. taking advantage of the situation. He made a song on TikTok. He made a cool little dance to it. People made a dance to it. That shit went platinum.
Yo, genie, vanish on niggas just like Houdini. I feel like Michael Jackson.
White girls was moonwalking back in them days. TikTok was on a different level, bro. Coyle Ray, her whole career is based upon a TikTok song that she made. And let's be honest, the song wasn't that good, but it was the stick, move. Like, it was catchy. It added this different aspect to rap. You don't have to be very lyrical to have a hit song out there. You can make catchy and fun music while also being successful in the rap industry. That was amazing, because record labels nowadays, they're trying to figure out in what way can they get over on their artists. I'm trying to get you in this 720 deal. I don't really care about what you got going on the outside. I know I'm bouncing back and forth between a lot of it because I want to be fair. I don't think TikTok has a lot of cons to it, but there are a decent amount of them. But at the same time, there are a hell of a more pros, if we're being honest, man. Entrepreneurship. At a point, I was selling shoes on Instagram, and I didn't know about the sneaker market until I watched a TikTok on a guy that was selling shoes, and he made a lot of money. He was telling this story that motivated me to start my own company. And it's just that opportunity that you get from having access to that many people that a lot of younger kids can capitalize off of. Not everyone can go to college. I went to college. I was fortunate enough to do so, but I'm also on social media and having to pay back college loans. So if there's an outlet for children to do or to see the success that I guess a college kid would see after college without having to spend as much as money as 30, 40 bands, why not exploit it? Why not exploit it? TikTok is really an app that's for opportunists. It's for opportunists. We just got to keep in mind that with this opportunity, we can take it, but keep in mind of the other people who are on the app, okay? That's all I'm saying. So all you OnlyFans creators, do your thing, but please keep in mind of the children. Maybe make a TikTok OnlyFans. Y'all can do some type of collab TikToks on Only. Oh, why the hell am I talking about OnlyFans? What am I? Forget it. But I'm going to end it off by saying that if you are a TikTok creator, I'm glad that they did extend this for you. I hope that you can make your money. Because at the end of the day, bro, I want success for everyone, man. I think you should be able to go outside and make a TikTok about you picking up frogs and shit and licking them and doing whatever you want to do. That was a crazy ass example. My bad, y'all. Yeah, man, have fun with the app. But TikTok as a company, y'all got to kind of take responsibility for the users that are on your app. Yes, there's a lot of people to monitor, but you make a lot of money. You can make a TikTok kids. You can make a TikTok team. Come on, bro. Let's be honest. Let's not be capitalists for once in this damn country. Let's focus on the children, man. As a consumer and as a future father consumer, I just don't think that in this current state, I don't think that I'm going to let my children on TikTok. That's just too much going on. But if they make these restrictions a little bit tighter and a little more, and they adjust it a little more toward, protecting the minds of our innocent children, there you go. I'm in support for TikTok. But in the meantime, man, if you're on TikTok, I hope you get your grind right, get your money while it is, because we don't know what's going to happen after this ban. We don't know what DT Donald Trump got going on. But hey, man, hopefully he can get some shit figured out for y'all. Like the video, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below for what I should talk about next. And let me know how y'all feel about TikTok. Is it toxic? Do you let your kids on TikTok? Do you think it's too much, or do you just think it's a perfect app for opportunity? Let me know in the comment section. Remember to lay yourself and nobody with your peace and chicken grease. Boop.